What's going on, my friends? It is Thursday night. Oh, man. It's been a minute since I've been on here, man. But I wore the appropriate shirt for the day. I'm going to move this a little bit so we can see it. See it? It's the Moon Gang, baby. Apes on the moon. Apes in space. They're loaded up. I don't know who's out there, but if you're out there, say what's up. You join the show. It's a little later than I'm usually on. I know. I had a friend over. We were chatting. We were talking about life. Podcast is catching up a little bit. Haven't seen each other in a while. But I do have the Moon Gang shirt on because, well, those apes done found the keys to something. They found the keys to at least a Virgin Galactic test flight. They got up there, man. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the space apes. The space apes from right here. Those AMC hitting bad boys. Look at this crazy shit. I'm just going to start it off with this. I didn't stream the stocks really a bunch this week. Just today. Honestly. And AMC has just been a freaking tear. Look at that. Dude, from like $12 to almost $30 damn dollars. It's crazy, man. Look, the hodlers are winning. The hodlers are winning. Honestly, I wouldn't even say the hodlers are winning. I would say the traders and the options traders are winning. They're crushing it. I made some money on the way up. Made some money back, at least, from the other shit shows. Microvision, XL Fleet, Yala Group. This one's going to fall hard. I don't know when, but it will fall if you're out there holding it. Be careful, man. Look, it ran up a lot. I know my boy Lucid out there made some good tendies off of AMC today. So I'm glad to see it happen, man. We've been bullshitting about stocks for a minute. And he bought some calls and they printed heavily. So I'm glad to see some guys making some money, man. I'm behind it. I'm all behind it. And I listened to Justin Kelly. I listened to him all week because he usually calls out the price more than the other guys. And I also like the fact that he's not telling you it's going to go to 100K or 500K. He's bullish, but also he bought a fucking lot of puts, man. Justin Kelly, if you stumble across my video, I do chat with you on your channel during the day. If you stumble across this video, bro, I'm sorry for your loss. Because you bought 23 grand worth of puts when it was at $18. You bought $14 strike price puts. Some bitches at $27, man. I sold my shares. I ain't gonna lie. I did not want to hold it overnight. I'll buy it tomorrow. We'll see where it's at. Right now, I mean, it's dead even, pretty much. 0.04 with the market closed in the red, which is amazing. Let's be honest. It's amazing that it held that kind of game. It's not 50%, but it's still 30-something%. And every day has been going up, but every day has a little bit of a dip. I'm going to buy the dip. I'm going to just give me a little bit more of it. And I YOLO'd some options today too. I still have those. The options were doing great, man. Look, this thing's on a tear. And what I like about it is I like the fact that it's at least getting acknowledged that AMC is going to do what it wants. No technical analysis matters. No formation matters. Now, I to an extent. I mean, there's a bull flag clearly formed earlier. Clearly formed a bull flag today. But outside of that, you can't look back at any chart and think that this makes sense. You just can't do it. So props to them. GameStop had a decent little run either. Also, honestly, it also wasn't bad. It's not near what AMC is doing. Not bad. Doge sitting at 33 cents. I actually put a buy order in for Doge, but it didn't fill. Oh, excuse me. I use late ones and I just get the yawns. I think it's because I'm sitting down. I end up getting yawns. But yeah, I put in a Dogecoin order filling Robinhood just to see if it would fill. And no dice. I think I was put it for 31 cents. Something overnight, just in case. See what was happening. I wanted to play with something. I always forget because I haven't been trading on Robinhood and shares. I've been doing options trading that I can even buy and sell crypto on there. I forget about it all the time. and also forget that I can trade stocks until like 6 o'clock Eastern. So I was looking to do some of those after hours hitters and just ended up putting in a limit on Doge, which, like I said, did not fill. But look, man, I haven't been here. I needed some time, and I missed doing the podcast. I did, but I needed some time to just take it in and just think about life, man. I need to think about it because I had a lot going on. I was stressed out. I was really stressed out. The jobs got me stressed. Both jobs, dude. The bike shops got me stressed out. The apparel has got me stressed out. The stock market had me I mean, just everything. And then stuff with whatever me and Megan are. It's just been weighing on me. I needed some time. I just needed some time to do something for me. So I spent a little time at the lake over the weekend, which was nice. Got to go wakeboarding first time this year. Enjoyed the lake. Wasn't too cold. Been a while since I wakeboarded, so I enjoyed that. And yeah, it wasn't bad. The weather was nice. It's Memorial Day weekend coming up. I've got a lot of work to do. And it sucks because I've done this. Been self-employed now for 17 years, and I never really got to take the time off to enjoy this stuff. I always worked so that people could take their bikes and go up to bike week or someplace, and they always had somewhere to be, and I always had to be at work making sure they got there. And I just over it, man. What's up, Luke? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. It's a good time for you to be joining this thing because it's not the ass crack of dawn where you're at. So I look forward to it, man. Maybe this weekend. Megan's out of town. I spend a lot of time with her. That's probably about the person I spend time with the most. Yeah, I got a lot to do at work, man. I'm behind. I'm always behind. I'm always behind on orders and production and paint and bikes. And sometimes, man, that shit just ain't that important to me. That's just the reality of it. Like, sometimes that one thing I just got too much. I got too much on me. And it's not even just that. I think people don't realize how much we put on ourselves sometimes. Just with everything. You got kids, you have a family, you have relationships, you have work, you have all this stuff. Sometimes it's just the weight of the world, man. And it's hard, man. It just weighs you down, and you just get beat down. It was me this week. I just got beat down, man. I worked a lot of long days, and at some point I just don't want to be. I have to be there, but I don't want to be there. And it got to the point where I was just exhausted mentally, physically. I feel like it's giving me a damn heart attack being in that place. So I had to get up. I still go to work every day. Some days I just don't get much done. I just got to take it easy, man. I do. Like today, I printed some T-shirts. And honestly, customer that needed an order by today. Look, man, UPS didn't get it there today. It'll be there tomorrow. They're freaking out. They're blowing me up. Can't do anything about it. It just is what it is. But it's the stress of the world, man. And then sometimes we just give up so much of ourselves. Like I feel like sometimes I give up so much of me emotionally and mentally for other people, like my kids, the girlfriend, family, friends, customers. And at the end of the day, there's nothing left. Like you're just out. You're just out of everything to give up. And I used to have Megan here, and even when I was married, like that's look, if you're in a relationship with somebody and you love and care about that person, at the end of the day, your only job, the only thing they want is you to just give them a hug, just tell them everything's going to be okay, and support them, And when you do all of this stuff solo, it's tough, man. Before I even met her and I was just single after being married and divorced, man, there's just days where that shit just piles up on you, man. So that was my week. That was just my week this week. It was tough. I just had some long nights just thinking about a lot. The anxiety builds up, and I'm just ready for I need a change. I need to change the scenery. I need a break. I need a mental break. We didn't have Marshall here this week. We were gonna do the Free as Fuck podcast on Sunday, and he hit me up and he was just saying that he was anxious about going up and seeing his son for graduation, and his he is working up until the day he left, and he wasn't gonna he just didn't feel like he needed to be up here doing it. He needed to focus on that, which is good. So he'll be back. We'll be back with the Free as Fuck podcast next week when he's back in town. And I hope he enjoys this weekend with his son, and hope that all goes well. I know he's really looking forward to it. I have my kids this weekend. I'm here solo. So Megan's out of town. It's holiday weekend. I don't get the kids until Monday afternoon. So it's just me this weekend, man. So it is what it is. I'll probably just maybe I'll go put the boat in and just go buzz around the lake and just enjoy some lake life. Maybe find someone that can drive the boat and pull me so I can go wakeboarding. So I do enjoy that. But yeah, man, that's just what it is, man. The t-shirt printers be stressing me out. Ugh, dude, so much. But today was a good day. Overall, it was a good day. The stock market was fun to watch, and good to make some money on it. That was nice. I do need to relax, man. I do. But there's the thing about it is, and I've always felt this way because I do work for myself. I don't have a paycheck at the end of the week. And I feel like, I always from day one felt like I'm going to pay for this on Monday. If I take the day off, I'm one day behind. Look, rent's due on Tuesday. If I do not go to work on Saturday and Sunday and Monday, it's 3 days I didn't make any money, or I didn't progress toward making money. If I have projects that are long term, it's 3 days longer till I get paid. You've got 365 days a year, but really you got 30 days a month. 30 days a month to make all your bills, or make all your bills and then some. And if we just go fuck around for 2 days, we could lose out on money. It would be easier. In some ways, it would be easier if I just had a regular job. Something that just paid me on a regular basis. And I haven't had a regular job in a long time. But I look forward to not going into the bike shop come October. The day I don't have to go into there, I write the check for the house, and I do not write a check for that. Shit. Yeah, man, I normally work weekends. I worked weekends. I worked 7 days a week for probably 8 years straight. And I had maybe one vacation a year where I would go away for like 4 or 5 days. But I pretty much work weekends. Now I do take Sundays off. I have been doing that for a while. And Saturdays were appointment only. And I would do half days. I would do like 9 to 2 on Saturdays. But sometimes that would be end up being 9 to 4, 9 to 5 again, just because you had something to do, or you're in the middle of something, or someone showed up. Saturdays is a day where most people are off work, so they wanted to come get stuff done. And now my schedule, I post my hours. My people hours that I will tolerate fucking people at my job are Tuesday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And I honestly ignore most people then too. Since the whole COVID thing, and I've been working solo, I don't have employees. I lock the door. If I don't know you're coming, you can stand outside. I got stuff to do, man. And if you want to come in there and bullshit with me, then I'm just, it just pulls me in a funk. I don't want to fuck with it. I got a guy's bike done this week that, look, man, it's been sitting there for 4 months. And I could finish it in 3 days, but I have 1,000 other things to do. It just piles up on you. When it comes to doing what I do for a living, I am very, very good at it. Contrary to what people might say on the internet, who are apparently experts in something they know nothing about, I am very good in the composite paint fabrication industry. I can build anything out of anything, for sure. I can build it, make it, mold it, make it, trim it, sand it, prep it, fit it, paint it, install it, tune it, and watch it leave. I can do all of the jobs necessary by myself, which is something that most people cannot say in their industry. Most people don't have a job in which they can go to and say, I can do every single thing that needs to be done for this entire business to operate, from start to finish. But I can do it all. And I do it. I have been doing it all for 9 months. And I'm just over it, man. I'm just burned out. I just get burned out. You know, today it was kind of nice out. And, you know, one thing that's been bugging me is my car has been filthy. It's just been grass and stuff in it from the kids and the dog hair and just dirt. It's just been dusty and dirty. And I have to get in every day. And I'm like, I need to clean the car. And sometimes that little shit just wears you out. And I just, you know, market closed. I shut down the printers. And I looked around the bike shop and I was like, I just need to go clean my car. That is what I need to do right now. And so I drove home and I cleaned it. And I felt better, instantly better about it. Like, that's one less thing. And I was going to stream and I was going to make videos, stock videos earlier. And then I watched SEAL Team from last night. And that thing, that, man, look, that show hits me, man. I've said it before. The show hits me right in the feels. And a lot of what went on in last night's episode is how I feel like, hell, even today, like, just with my life. Like, it's just, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Like, that's a little too much. Like, we have to be so strong all the time. You got to be strong at work. You got to be strong at home. You got to be strong for your kids. You can't show weakness. You just got to overcome everything, no matter what. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it just bottles up. Sometimes it just bottles up in you and you just, dude, I've had days where I woke up with such anxiety over the amount of shit that I have to do that day, the amount of bills I have to pay, the amount of responsibility and obligations that I couldn't get out of bed. I just lay there, stare at the ceiling and think, there's no fucking way. There's no way. Like, you wake up with a weight that you can't move. Sometimes it'd be like that. And you know, you can't show that. You can't show that side of yourself to your loved ones, your significant other, your kids. You can't have them worry about you like that. They got to know that everything's going to be okay. But they're hard days, man. And I've had days where those days won. I went back to bed. And I woke up 2 hours later. And all of those same thoughts are still there. And the thing that gets me through it is I will force myself. I will pick up my phone. I will open up YouTube. And in my search history, you will find Joe Rogan Motivation. And there will be clips from the Mulligan brothers and some other guys that put together a bunch of clips and sound bites from the podcast of things about overcoming anxiety or fears or doubts or struggles and what it takes to just get up and go to work. And sometimes I'll listen to it on repeat. That's what it takes to get up and get out of bed, man. It's tough. Sometimes. It's not often, but look, it's just I feel like there's a lot of men out there that feel the same way. And we don't want to talk about it. I mean, you're always the backbone. You know, you find it, you will put everything on you. You know, even yesterday, Yesterday was a long day at work. Hell, even I'll go back even further than that. About Monday. Monday I was there a long day. I get up in the morning. I went to work early, and then I had to take the kids home, and then I went back to work, and I was there until about 9 o'clock. And Megan was having a bad day at work, a long day, just a long, frustrating day at her job, which on a scale of frustration to what I encompass during my day is a fraction of it. It's a fraction of the fuck all that I deal with usually. And she just wanted to get out of work and go to the gym and eat, and she got late. She wanted to see her dog. She got out of work late and she was really bummed out. And she had to do a webinar for work from like 7 to 9 p.m. She was pissed off because she wasn't going to make it to the gym. And if she doesn't go to the gym, she feels like she has not earned food and she will not eat. She doesn't want to get fat, which is crazy because she's not fat. And so I dealt with work stuff all day. The kids driving home, go get them, make sure all their stuff's together, make sure the house is picked up, drive them to their mom's house, turn around, go back to work, finish working, stay at work until fucking 9 o'clock. And then tell her, we're going to go to the gym. I know you probably don't want to go because it's late. But if you don't go, you will feel worse. So I went to the gym with her until 10:15. And then, went back to the house and, had I forgot what we ate. We ate something. I picked us up some hibachi vegetables and fried rice. Because I knew she wouldn't want to eat something that's too fattening. And we really like the hibachi vegetables. I didn't get her a whole meal. I got her vegetables and some fried rice, and we ate that and had a little frozen treat. And it took everything in me that I had left to make her day a little better. Like, I had to do all of this other stuff just to make your day a little better. And sometimes at the end of it, you're just drained. When I sat up that night, she fell asleep. She sleeps hard as fuck. She just passed out. And I sat up just thinking about a lot, man. Look, we hadn't been dating in months. And we've just been doing this friend thing. I don't know, man. It's complicated, I guess. I don't understand it. But I sat up and I put a song on repeat. And I sat outside and I stared at the stars. And I just thought about all the good times, all the good memories that we had for like 2 hours. Just sat there listening to the same song. And it just, just come out of me because I had nothing left. I was tapped out. And I do that every day. Sometimes that shit just catches up to you. So I wasn't on YouTube. I wasn't out here doing the podcast. And I thought about it and I missed it. Just wanted to bullshit. Look, so much craziness happening. Just pick a topic. Any topic is fucking wild. Dude, people shootings and fuck all. And Joe Biden's dumbass doing whatever Joe Biden's dumbass is doing. And I've been following Meet Kevin and his campaign for governor, and that's exciting, and chatting with people about it. Yeah, man. Life catches up to you, man. You've got to find a way to combat it all. And at the end of the day, all of the stuff that happens, all the stuff around you doesn't matter. None of that shit matters, man. What matters is that you're in good health. I got customers bugging me about some bullshit that doesn't matter. Does not matter. It's not going to go bad. It will not expire. If you do not have it tomorrow, it will be okay if it arrives the following day or the following week. And I realize that my health is more important than any of that bullshit. And I just stepped away for a few days. Stepped away from that shit. Mental health, physical health, all of it. And I stay positive like all the time. I don't see a reason to be negative in life. You got one life, man. This is it. You're not coming back. This is all you got. Take advantage of it. And I feel that when I hear it. And I look around and I think, this is fucking stupid. I'm missing out on memories. I'm sacrificing my time and my life to make some, look, if it's a couple $100, whatever, here's your money back. It's not worth my life. That's how I feel about it. So yeah, that's where I've been. I've just been not here, you know? I needed to decompress. And maybe I'll get to do that this weekend. Maybe I'll get to decompress a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I let a lot of people down. I know I let a lot of people down at work. But it'll be okay. They'll survive. They will. Can't please everybody. Sometimes, I overextend myself. Yeah. I take a week off. It's cost me thousands of dollars. Look, man, if AMC goes to like $50 tomorrow, I'll take a week off. I still got 2 nice healthy call options on AMC. That would be just fine if it goes to $50. I'll take a fucking week off. But people, man, some people don't get it. That it's not that serious. It's not that important. Yeah, a lot of them are impatient. Some of them are very patient and not crazy. They're very understanding people. Other ones are super impatient. Just is what it is. And I am very, I don't know. I don't even know how to put it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Once you get to a certain point with me, I'm over it. I'm like, I don't need this in my life. I don't need it, which is fine. I told the guy, a guy came and picked his bike up. He wanted to leave. Pick it up Tuesday evening, and it wasn't. Look, it could have been ready. I could have stayed there and worked all night Monday, and I could have gotten up at 5 a.m. Tuesday and worked all day on that one thing. And been tired and sleep deprived, probably hungry and jacked up on energy drinks. And I could have gotten it done. And he could have left Tuesday evening. And I would have been a pile of skin and bones on the floor. And I messaged him and I said, hey, it's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be Wednesday. Probably around 11:30. I'll be there. It'll be ready to go. I got up, Tuesday. I think I left about 6:30 Tuesday from the shop. I got something to eat, and I went home and I watched TV. I went to sleep at like 9 o'clock. I got up Wednesday morning early, 7 a.m. Went to work, and I got it done. And he came and he got it. And guess what? Trip he was going on, and I'll tell you this because this is every single customer, every single one that I would bend over. Well, I wouldn't say bend over backwards for, but I would say, okay, I'll do this. I will go in there and I will work this hard so you can go. He comes in, he's going to Myrtle Beach, 6-hour drive. 6-hour drive from where we are. I got reservations, he says. I got reservations. I have to be there. Start at 11:30. You can be there by 7. Well, 11:30, you can be there by 5:30, 6 o'clock. He gets there to pick it up. I said, all right, I need about 20 minutes. A little early. Maybe 30 minutes. We'll get you done. Moving a little slow. I said, okay. I'm not leaving today anyway. I'm also too tired to make that drive. I'll go tomorrow. So I'm in there, tired as fuck. I could have slept in. and you're going to go tomorrow. All right. So that's why I don't care. Don't care anymore. I stopped caring about deadlines. I have no deadlines. If you have a place to be, don't bring me your shit. Because I ain't going to get it done. Probably won't get it done. Not by that deadline. Because that deadline does not matter to me. What matters to me is whenever I finish it, it will be done. In the meantime, it doesn't matter. So, let's see what else is going on in the world, man. Enough of that bullshit. A lot of people got shot in San Jose. Workplace shootings are on the rise. People got their jobs back. They went back to work. They're not zooming in anymore, and they freaking killing each other. Highly disgruntled employee. Jesus Christ. California has an incentive program for COVID vaccinations. Now they want to pay you to get a friggin' virus shot? Come on. It's not the answer. Is this Newsom's answer? Because it's Newsom's dumbass face on the article. Oh, what does it say? Governor Newsom announced the prize, which will include $1.5 million each for 10 Californians. What the fuck? No. The goal is to motivate roughly 12 million people who are eligible but not yet vaccinated. So let me get this straight, Mr. Newsom. You just so happen to have $12.5 million fucking dollars laying around in your budget to give 12 motherfuckers who got a vaccine. You just happen to have... Why? Why is it worth $1.5 million? Another 30 people will win $50,000 each. Do the math. That's another $1.5 million. Governor Newsom found $3 million in the budget and thought, you know what we should do? We should disperse it amongst 30 or 42 motherfuckers. That's what we should do. I know there's a lot of homeless and hungry people out here, but we can really help 42 people if they get a COVID shot. How is this guy still in office? Someone explain this to me. Ohio this week announced the first $1 million winner in its Vax-A-Million contest. New York is raffling 50 full scholarships to children 12 to 17. Stop. What are we doing? Why are we helping a minuscule amount of fucking people? I don't understand. New York City, shut the fuck down. One of the biggest per capita cities in the goddamn country. You're going to give away 50 scholars. That's the best you have? This is fucking irritating at another level. Oh my God. Oh, what does this say? Republican John Cox, who was running for governor, accused Newsom of buying votes. The governor has been doling out slices of a record $76 billion state budget surplus this month, including cash payments to low and middle income Californians. Oh, dude. I'm going to do a video about that separate. I'm going to tag Meet Kevin in it. If he doesn't bring that up, what is he doing? He's getting me on clickbait. Kevin Pathrath, you have clickbaited the shit out of me this week. With your damn tags and titles and thumbnails. It's worked. I've watched all of the videos. It has worked. It's a good job. You got me. Oh, 2 dead, possibly 10 missing after boat overturns in Florida. That sucks. A lot of people shouldn't own boats. A lot of people should not operate boats that are on boats. That is for sure. For sure. Good luck deciphering this bizarre Caitlyn Jenner message. Caitlyn Jenner vows to cancel culture if elected as governor. Caitlyn Jenner's trying not to get canceled her damn self. Saying dumb shit. Oh, man. Look, I don't even want to look at this feed. It's just full of people killing each other. Absolutely killing each other. You're right. A lot of people shouldn't operate a lot of things. Yikes. I do want to talk a little bit about, you know what, since we're here, about these guys that stream AMC every day. I am not against the hustle of YouTube. I'm not against it. I understand that you watch the market all day and that you inform people of what is happening on YouTube all day and that you sit in a chair from 9:30 until 4 and you watch the candlesticks. I understand that you do this every day, but understand me when I say it is so easy for you to sit there and tell people to buy shares and hold shares while you are getting paid by YouTube tens of thousands of dollars a month, and you do not need the money you have in said shares for anything to live on. It is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. I cannot tell you what to do. I cannot tell you to buy or sell or hold this stock, but you should hold it. And if you have $20, you should buy another one. Hold it forever. Maybe they do. Maybe they do hold it because they're getting paid to tell you to fucking hold it and buy it and don't sell it. Look, what's happening right now with AMC, it's not really a squeeze. I mean, it's interesting. Something is happening, but we don't really know what's happening. And I tried to explain this to the Camden kid. He does the aftermarket stream. And I go on there and I comment on it because he's got like 200 subscribers and he gets like 15 people that watch him. And I tried to explain it to him in a way that made sense. It was hard. I was like, dude, we just need to do like a Zoom call or something. We'll talk about it. Because everyone that you see on YouTube has no fucking idea what's really happening behind the scenes of any of these stocks. What we know is the data that is given to us through Fintel, through this other, what are they using now? Orbets or whatever the fuck it is, through chart analysis, through Benzinga, through Market Watch, through Jim Cramer. All of these things, we take all of this information and we formulate a speculation on what we think is happening. They say the hedgie's this, the hedgie's that. They're losing money. I promise you this. They are not losing as much money as you think. The amount of money required to move a stock, such as AMC, from $18 to $29 in a few hours is immense. It is an immense amount of money. And if you think they are going to sit there and just lose it, you're dead wrong. They're going to make money on the way up, and they're going to make money on the way down. And if they're losing money because they have huge short interest in the stock, why would you assume that they would not switch gears and run it way up and then run it way down. Look, if you have the money to manipulate the market, you would move it in all directions. You would run it the fuck up, and some people will make money. And guess what? Guess what? You got a buddy like our buddy. Look, he didn't do this, so don't take it for face value. You got somebody like Lucid who turned like $900 into like almost 10 grand. Look, if this thing goes to like $29, he'll probably have $10,000 in a week. And he made a bunch of money on the way up. And he thinks it might keep going up, so he buys some more calls. And then they tank the shit out of it. And he loses his money. And then you've got somebody on the other side, like Justin Kelly, sees AMC going up and says, this is not a squeeze. This stock is not squeezing. It cannot sustain this. It will fall so hard and fast. And he buys a bunch of puts. And there's a lot of Justin Kellys out there. There are a lot of bears. Who, even myself, looked at puts several times today and thought, this is probably the day you should buy these puts. And then I did not buy them because I do not trust that it is done doing whatever the fuck it is it's doing. You run that son of a bitch up so damn high that you burn all those puts and you make the money, because who's selling you the options contracts? The people who have all the shares. It's 100 shares per contract. How many open contracts are there right now? Just pick one. Let's look. I'm going to pull it up. Let's find one. Let's look at the open interest in a put contract expiring fucking tomorrow, for all I care. Let's look. How many puts expiring tomorrow? Something even realistic. Look, Justin Kelly, $14 strike price. That thing's worth 4 cents, bro. You got no money left. 11,572 contracts expire tomorrow. Completely worthless. This is one option. 11,572. Multiply that times 100 shares. Because in order to sell those contracts, you must own those shares. That is 1.157 million contracts. Shares of stock. Hold on, got a text message. So you got to have over 1 million shares just to sell those. So think about this. Someone sold all those. They're going to be completely worthless to the people that bought them. Above that, 7,400 open interest shares contracts. Above that, 15,000. All of these puts, every put below, at the moment, the share price is going to be worth nothing at the end of the day tomorrow, which amounts to an incredible amount of shares. Probably 3 million shares just on puts alone for one expiration date. Then we move back and look at the open interest on puts a week out, 2 weeks out, a month out. Think about it. Who's selling you those? They're making tons of freaking money. It's just speculation, man. It's just speculation in the market. And they keep telling you what the hedgies are doing. They don't know. They have no idea what the hedgies are doing. That's the point I tried to make. Is that they're just speculating what's happening. I'm going to pop this thing up. Bam. This is Doge. This is the Doge. But AMC. Look at this run. Look at this run. This is on a 5-minute chart. You don't know what caused it to do this? I I think it's FOMO mostly. I think it's mostly fear of missing out. Buy it in. People see it going up. They want to be a part of it. I don't think that many people think it's going to go. I don't think they think it's going to go that high. $50. Think about this. So today it was a 50% gain. It would take two more of the, well, not quite two more. One more of those and a 30% for it to hit $50. And then it would take 100% to go to $100. Another 100%. Like, stocks just don't go up 100%. It takes so much money. Gamma squeeze, freaking whatever you want to call it. Short squeeze. It's frustrating. I'm all about making money, but be smart, man. Be smart. There you go. They don't know what's going on. What we do know is that to an extent, look, 35 max, Luke, it could beat that. It could beat $35. But when you say it will crash, what does that mean? What does crash mean to you? What remember, right now it's up, I think let me pop it up here. AMC. 100 and something percent in 7 days. 1 week, 110%. 139% for the month. So what's a crash from 139%? I mean, if you wake up tomorrow and AMC is at $15, that's a crash. But $15 is still up 20% from last week. So it's a crash, but it's not a crash to $4 or $5. So where does it end? You know, like, it's all in perception. You know? And I think it has, look, what I found interesting today was there was no big sell walls. I thought that was very interesting. When you looked at the level 2 data, normally it's going up and it runs into 100,000 sell order, 200,000 sell order, 50,000 sell order. And every time it would get to that price, you know, if it was at $20 per se, there was a $200,000 sell order at $20 the other day. So it goes up as soon as it hits $20. For those of you who don't do stocks, 200,000 shares dump, and it'll drop it from 20 to freaking 1910 or something crazy. And we didn't see that today. All we saw today was the normal order book. Hundreds of shares, maybe a couple thousand. And when I looked at that, I'm like, there's nothing stopping this thing. The only thing stopping AMC from going up is people running out of money. You literally just run out of money, because for it to go up, someone's got to buy it. Or someone holding a big short interest in the stock has to exit their position, deliver the orders. Maybe some of that happens. But if they start triggering stop losses, it'll be an ugly, ugly day. I did not hold my shares. Look, they were up 35% at market close. And if it opens up down 10% from the close, I didn't want to lose 10% of my gain. I can always make it back. There's no losing by leaving it on the table. If I leave it on the table, I'm okay with it. I will live with that. If I wake up and I'm down and I've lost all the gain and I'm back to where I started, I'm not okay with that. And that could happen. I have a call that expires tomorrow that I bought today. It was the lesser. I bought two today. One of them I sold because I spent $1,000 on it, and the theta would just drain it. If it opens tomorrow and it has a pullback early in the morning, which it most likely will have some sort of pullback in the morning, even if it's just for 20 minutes, it could freaking murder that call option. I wouldn't want to risk it. It was green, so I sold it. Like 15% gain. The other one I have, I spent $540 on, expires tomorrow. It is in the red currently. It is down 25% at market close. And at one point it was up like 30%. It was up a good bit. And I just kept it. And if I lose that one, okay. It's okay. I could sell it tomorrow even if it's at 50%. It was a lottery ticket at best. And then I have ones that are June 4th. I had the June 4th calls, which are up $1,000 at market close. So those are fine. Keep them. Let those go. If it goes up, awesome. If it hovers, also okay. I don't like the risk either. I mean, I do and I don't. I take the risk. But you know what's crazy, Luke? Is I did options and I held too long. I got into this habit of holding the options too long. They were in the money. I didn't sell them because they'll go up. So I started going back to shares. So I'm like, I can take a little loss on shares. And then I met Microvision and XL Fleet and Yala Group. And what the fuck else did I buy that was stupid? And I bought a stock that had mild run-ups. Mara. Riot. Oh, look. It's up 12%. I made some money. Great. And then tomorrow, the motherfucker down 25%. And then the next day, 20%. I got bled out. About about $12,000 holding shares. Fucking crazy. And I got tired of it. And that's when I started turning bearish. And I said, all right, I'm going to buy puts on shit. And I made some of it back on puts. I'm still bearish. I still don't think this stuff will stay. Look, Roblox is up like almost $100 a share. Why? It will fall. It will ultimately fall. Just like the Doge. I still have Doge. How much money do I have in Doge? I haven't even looked at Voyager. I haven't looked. I don't even want to know how much I've lost on Doge. Oh my God. My Voyager account used to be $1,200 in Voyager. And that's just Dogecoin. And it's now at $5.95. Because Doge tanks so hard. So, yeah, sometimes holding is the wrong answer. Just gotta let it go. I should have sold at 29. But I really thought today, honestly, I looked at what was happening, the movement, the volume we had, and it really, I think AMC should have broke 30. Honestly. It should have broke $30. It'll probably break $30 tomorrow. Oh man, What else we got going on, man? Oregon surpasses 200,000 COVID cases, 21 new deaths. Oh, you know what you should buy? Put on. Look, whoa, I'm too tired of bed. It's almost midnight. One thing that I wouldn't be opposed to buying puts on is freaking Virgin Galactic. Bro, Virgin Galactic at $30, I think it's going to come crashing down. If you're going to bet against the stock, bet against Virgin Galactic. It's up on nothing. Bro, it's up on nothing. What, they had a friggin' test flight with a crew. They're not flying people. They're not flying people. They're a ways away. They are years behind SpaceX. Why is Virgin Galactic up so damn high? I don't have an answer, but it won't stay there. It never does. Albeit this week, just based off of that news alone, it somehow in February, I guess everything went crazy in February, hit $62 in February. But there's no reason for it to be where it's at. Mark my words. This is not financial advice, but Virgin's going to crash in the ground. Hopefully they don't crash a real plane in the ground. Stock is definitely going to come back to at least $20. Definitely. I don't know how long it's going to take. Week. Maybe a week. Look at the daily. It's had 5 days of up. So tomorrow will be red. For sure. Bet on it. Bet tomorrow red Virgin Galactic. All right, man. I think that's it. I'm pretty tired. I think I'm going to go chill out and get ready for bed and set my alarm. I do wake up maybe, you know what? Tomorrow, maybe I will do a pre-market. I'll get up at like 6. And I'll do a pre-market stream from home before I go into work. And let's see what it's doing. I always set my alarm. I set my alarm for like 4:30 and I wake up and I do this. I got to put it real close, you know, because I got my contacts in and sleep with my dailies for forever and I can't see too. What does that say? The number's so small. Red, green. All right. What kind of day is it going to be? And then I go back to bed. I do that almost every day. Wake up at 6. Is it still green? All right. See what kind of day it's going to be. Dude. Anyway, hopefully, you know, I'm going to wear this shirt tomorrow. Just in support of the apes. If you haven't seen this one, it's my Gorilla Gang. Apes, whatever, dude. They gave me shit. They're like, that's not an ape. Fuck off. It's a damn monkey. It's on the moon, staring back at Earth. Good enough for me. Gorilla Gang sounds better than Ape Gang. Honestly, Ape Gang is one letter away from Rape Gang. You take your own risks. Gorilla Gang, I'm good with that. All right, man. We'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Have a good day at work, whatever the fuck it is you're doing over there in the future, out there in Perth. See you guys later. Yeah, I go to sleep at 12 and wake up at 4:30. I do. I don't stay awake. I just do this. What the fuck does that say? Okay. I put it down. Hit the snooze. See y'all later, man.